Join us at Women of Courage and celebrate the achievements of women. The Women of Courage show is being broadcast by the Women and Children's Restoration Ministries to help you problem solve, to help you dream again, to help you believe that anything is possible. We want you to believe that you do not have to marry the first man you meet just to get someone to take care of you. You do not have to live a life of drudgery. You can educate yourself. All you have to do is learn to read competently. We want you to take a chance on yourself. Stop believing all the soothsayers around you that have never left a state in their lives. People who do not have courage to fly. People who only think of lying, cheating, and stealing. You can live an exciting life. All you have to do is believe that you can make your dreams come true. You do not have to go to bed with someone you despise day in and day out. You have the right to marry someone that you can talk to someone that believes in you and has faith in you as a human being. In other words, you do not have to settle for just anyone. But what you must do is strive toward your goal. You must be goal oriented. You must organize yourself. You must be clear about what you want in life and why you want such a life. All of us are made up of dreams. As our dreams unfold in our lives, our spirit soars. Realizing our dreams becomes a problem because oftentimes we are beaten down by our friends and family. We are beaten down at school by people laughing at us because of our shoe size, our ear size, our breast size, the clothes we wear, etc. We are beaten down by people saying nothing will come of our lives. We are beaten down when our mothers and grandmothers constantly say that we're going to be just like our father, an inmate in prison. Many of us are also discouraged when our mothers are inattentive. She is wrapped up in her new boyfriend. But life anew is possible. It is my job to encourage you to go as far as you can dream and as far as your dreams can take you. It is my job to get you to believe in life again. I am sick and tired of people failing at life just because they are around negative speaking and negative acting people. Do not let the failure of other people make you lose confidence in yourself. Yes, you may be surrounded by poverty, but you must look for a way out. The book, If You Believe in God, You Do Not Belong in Prison, will help you. What you must do above all else is learn to read competently. You must read, read, and read. Anyone who laughs at you for reading, you need to leave that person alone. I do not care if it's your mother. Anyone who discourages you, you are to stop all association. Man is not different than plants. We need encouragement to grow as plants need water to thrive. You are to leave foolish, stupid people alone. Their ignorance will weigh you down or even get you killed. Sit down and think how you can avoid these people, especially if they're in your family. If you are overwhelmed with the tiring feeling that feels as if you're carrying a bag of stone around every morning when you get out of bed and think how you'll have to spend another living life you're not passionate about, the books I suggest are the perfect solution for your unique needs. Not only will we help you realize why these feelings overwhelm you and what you can do to change it, but they will also teach you how to live a life of strength, courage, fearlessness in order to realize all of your dreams. If you are lacking the attitude and psychology, proper resource or vision to make your dreams a reality, combined with dissatisfaction with the execution of your plans, but you remain firmly dedicated to making your ambition a reality and creating the life you deserve, you will certainly derive the most benefit from professional, incredible content within these books. Contents that will assist you in achieving the results that you are after. You are never to give up on yourself. Are you ready to leave your future to chance? Of course not. Take your life in your hand and learn all the necessary tools, mindset, strategies used by the men and women of courage used in order to live the life of their dream. Change your life with our book starting today. Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I will be talking to you about power and believing in yourself. Have you ever felt powerless? Have you ever felt like you are not good enough? Wayne Dwyer said, and I quote, "You can be miserable or you can be motivated yourself. But whatever has to be done, it is always your choice." I'm going to repeat that quote. Wayne Dwyer said, "You can be miserable or you can motivate yourself. But whatever has to be done, it is always your choice." As elusive as power may appear, it lurks inside each and every one of us, waiting to be developed and unleashed to the world. And I am talking about your personal power, your ability to overcome limiting habits and beliefs that hold you back from the things you aim to achieve. I'm going to repeat that. I am talking to you about your personal power, not anyone else's power, your personal power. Your ability to overcome limiting habits like smoking and getting up late or staying up late at night, and beliefs that hold you back from things that you want to achieve. And it also has to do with how you positively influence and impact the lives of the people around you in different ways. It is about you coming an unstoppable force in terms of accomplishments. I will repeat it. It is about you becoming an unstoppable force in terms of accomplishments, meaning you're going to do it. But this cannot happen if you don't believe in yourself or your potential. Benito Mussolini thought of himself as an intellectual, and his mental calmness and belief in himself was second to none, and he never second guessed himself. If he did, he would not be that powerful. How do you develop this type of power? That is a question to you. How do you develop the same power that Mussolini developed in himself? You can start by believing in yourself and changing your negative mindset. You should stop paying attention to the loud voices in your head telling you that you are weak, worthless, a failure, and all sorts of negative thoughts that put you down. And you can develop your power by focusing on your positive traits. This is because what you think about yourself influences the results you are getting in the everyday sphere of your life. I will repeat it. What you think about yourself influences the results you are getting in every sphere of your life. So, what you think is related to results. For your power to develop, you need to stop second guessing yourself and trust you to make the right decisions at the right time with a positive outlook. What you have developed, your power, you can effectively channel it toward anything you set your mind to and progressively create the confidence and momentum to propel you forward toward your desired outcome. I'm going to repeat this. For your power to develop, you need to stop second guessing yourself. You need to trust yourself to make the right decision at the right time with a positive outlook. When you have developed your power, you can effectively channel it toward anything you set your mind on and progressively create the confidence and momentum to propel you forward toward your desired outcome. Now, think of what Mussolini did. Mussolini first convinced himself that he was great. Then he went out and took this power and convinced his countrymen that he was great. On a final note, you are powerful. And with that power, you can boost your mental and emotional strength, which can help you scale through hurdles, setbacks, and adversities in the most effective ways. This is what Socrates said. Socrates said, let him that would move the world first move himself. For you to make a difference, you first have to learn to move yourself by believing in yourself and in your inner power. Everything we need to achieve our inner power and inner peace is within us. But on our own, we struggle to tap into this. We have so much power deep within us, and it goes untapped for days, weeks, years, or most of our lives. This power can change your life. It can make you more confident, successful, and give your life a new meaning. What we need to learn more than anything is how to quiet our mind and how to truly connect with ourselves as we seek to tap into this energy that can make us the best possible version of ourselves. As a society, we are struggling with anxiety epidemics. You may feel awkward or uncomfortable during social situations. Maybe you slink down into your chair or you bite your fingernails. You avoid being a part of the conversation. You hide from your friends because you are uncomfortable. Maybe you pass up an opportunity at work because you don't want to step on anyone's toes or to speak up in a meeting out of fear or saying the wrong thing or being repudiated by a supervisor. Falling victim to your anxieties and fears weaken your standing with yourself. I'll say it again. Falling victim to your anxieties and fear weakens your standing with yourself. It prevents you from becoming the best version of yourself. Now listen to this. You must stand up for yourself to yourself. Again, you must stand up for yourself to yourself. You have to know that you are stronger than the urges you are feeling in that moment, that you have something to contribute, that you deserve happiness and success. You need to be able to communicate with yourself honestly and completely. You have to stand up to yourself for yourself. Your self confidence has to be stronger than your self doubt. Your self confidence has to be stronger than your self doubt. You got to this point in life. You know what you are capable of. It all depends on teaching yourself how to handle your anxiety and how to reestablish who you are in the face of a problem that is rapidly grabbing a hold of so many people. The first step in tapping into your inner power is quieting your mind so that you can properly conduct an internal dialogue. This is going to take some time to do well. Your mind is going so fast with all the ways things can go wrong, and you just needed to calm down enough to present to it the things that are going to go well. The right way, the successful way, the way you have been planning for, the way that you deserve on your road to happiness. I am going to pause for a second to take a short break while you listen to information regarding willpower and encouragement. It is all a matter of learning new behaviors. And please remember, it is easier to build strong minds than to repair injured people. What I said is a modification of a quote by Frederick Douglass. He said, "It is easier to build strong children than to repair broken men." Now for my break.
What we need to focus on now is bringing positive energy into the world. The energy that we project every day is the same energy that we get back. We've all seen those people that can walk into a room and they glow. People want to be around them. People feel better being in their presence. That's the energy that we need to create. And once we learn how to do this, our life will be filled with greatness. We will attract that positive energy. And how we do this is by changing our outlook, leading every day with gratitude, thankfulness, optimism. And once you do this, you will see the change. I want you to take a moment and close your eyes. Think about everything positive in your life. Family, friends, a career, your faith. All of this is how you start your day. Every morning you wake up, I want you to think about what is positive in your life. I want you to list 10 reasons of why your life is amazing. And once you do this, you will see the change. You will be the change. You will begin to attract life's blessings. Lead with gratitude. Be thankful. And think positive. I think one thing we can all agree on is how important it is to find time in your life to grow with your personal development, your hobbies, with your profession, to step outside of your routine to explore. We cannot grow. We cannot expect change unless we are willing to try something new. And that's what I want you to focus on right now. Are you willing to step outside of your comfort zone? Are you willing to try something new regardless of the outcome? Because even when you try and you might not succeed, you still grow from the experience. That's what life is about. Being comfortable even when you're not comfortable. And I promise you, once you start to take those chances, you will begin to attract new opportunities into your life. But trust me, this step is never easy. But what you need to focus on is the end result. Are you content with staying the same, or are you looking for growth? Are you looking for change? Are you looking for opportunity? If you are, this is how you do it. You need to grow. Having a goal or a plan to accomplish something isn't enough. You need to dig deeper than that. You need to tap into your subconscious to begin to reprogram your mind. And you do this through positive affirmations. Short statements that you repeat every day, regardless of your goal, how big or little. Whether your goal is to make more money, be a better boyfriend or girlfriend, or find a better job, whatever your goal is, you need to come up with short positive statements about that goal and repeat it each morning. Start by doing this for 5 minutes. And once you begin to do this, you will start to see how the subconscious and conscious mind can work together. You have the potential to do amazing things. And through positive affirmations, you start to build that confidence. Think of all the goals that you've made in the past. Think about the mindset you were in at that moment. It was one of confidence and control. I will be successful in my job. I will make my next promotion. I will meet the love of my life. These are words of affirmation. Now tell me, what are your words? When you wake up this morning, I want you to think about a few things. In your life, what makes you happy? Is it family, relationships? Is it working or building your career? Is it school or education? What makes you happy every day? What makes you eager to start your morning? Now, while you're doing this, I want you to block any negative thoughts that you have. This is the time of day where you begin to invite positive thoughts into your mind. I want you to think about gratitude, being thankful for the things that you have in your life. Being thankful that you woke up this morning, that you have a job, and a place to sleep. Being thankful that you have people around you that truly love and support you. Now make sure when you walk through today, you do it with a positive mind and live by the law of attraction. Believe 100% that positive things will happen throughout the day. And even if things don't go as planned, do not spend time focusing on that. Everything that you want in your life can be achieved. And it's up to you to go out and make it happen. And remember, express positive energy and you will get positive things back in your life. This is how you live by the law of attraction.
Okay, let us step back for a second. We all have dreams. We imagine who we want to become and what we want people to think of us. But how do we bring these dreams into fruition? In other words, how do we make our dreams a reality? What steps do we have to take to live the life that we want to live? First, let us listen to a man coaching a young boy during a tennis lesson. Listen to the words of the coach. Listen to what he is saying to the child. Listen to how he tells the child to imagine himself actually competing against the best tennis players in the world. The coach is not only teaching the student how to play tennis, he is teaching the child how to think and how to win. He is teaching the child what frame of mind he should be in when he competes. He is teaching the child to believe in himself, that winning is possible. Okay, let's listen to the clip.
This is you at the U.S. Open. This is you. Good service motion. Boom! Very good. Keep that perfect service motion you have. Right there. Good. Boom! Switch to the backhand. Lean into it. Woo! Good follow through. Take the net. Nice try. Make sure you're controlling that ball on every shot. There you go, very good. Back, back, back. Put it away. Be tough, just like you want to win. Just like you at the U.S. Open.
Did you notice the coach's words of encouragement? He was always speaking to the child from a positive position. Now I want you to listen to what a young lady has to say. She's attending a university in Montgomery, Alabama, and she's a member of the troupe called the Honeybees. These are young women who are athletes in their own right. They are cheerleaders. They participate just before a ball game. But the point of it is, these young women are overweight. These young women are like 230, 250, 300 pounds. Listen to what this young lady has to say about her experience and why she is a member of the Honeybee and why she's proud of her achievements.
Being a honeybee is being a confident, plus-size Alabama State University dancer.
Our motto is be bold, be beautiful, be you.
What the honeybees are trying to communicate is self-confidence, self-love. Wear what you want to wear, be who you want to be, go for it.
It was basically giving a platform for plus-size dancers at a collegiate level. The Honeybees is the show.
I need you to put in 10 times more than you did yesterday. So we're gonna start off with squat.
Becoming a honeybee, people think that you just go out there and you shake and dance a little bit, but hard work, dedication, being the size that we are, we have to be in shape.
Believe it or not, we are all healthy and we are all active.
We sweat a lot. When I first became a honeybee, I was pushing almost 400 pounds. Today, I am about 294, 95 pounds.
Y'all know what my favorite dance move is?
What? Whoa. They be like, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da.
In high school, I took that to heart when people would tell me that I was crazy to think that I could be a dancer. It would always come down to, I know I can dance, but can I really follow my dream? Can I really dance? I do wish things were different back then because I didn't love myself at all. I didn't like anything. I wanted to change everything on my body. 2, 3, 4. Being a honeybee has helped me a lot with that. I love myself so much right now. 5, 6, 7, 8. I have sisters. I have an amazing coach.
You have to leave everything on the floor. Bigger, bigger, bigger.
We are more than just a dance team.
6, 7, 8. I'm too nervous, man.
We're gonna tape it.
I wasn't comfortable in my skin color, but Miss Williams has us look ourselves in the mirror, and she made me embrace my color. And now, every time I look in the mirror, I just like, girl, you so chocolate and cute. Being a honeybee helped me become a young woman. She helped me push to learn who I am. Walking past the mirror, boom.
round of applause. Get my goals, women, round of applause.
Dancing is definitely like a therapy. It gives me chills. So I hit that field, I forget about everything that I'm going through.
Big bold women gonna come.
I've had a whole transformation. It taught me discipline. It taught me not let others knock me down.
The Honeybees has made me such a better person. I love everything about me. I will go for it. Anything that I want to do. Look at me now. I'm doing something that I've always wanted to do. I'm proud of who I am now.
Any dream is possible. If you want this crazy dream to happen, you just have to put the work in.
Who told you that you couldn't do it? Who cares about the naysayers?
Before anyone else can tell you anything, you have to know yourself, love yourself, and be who you are.
Seeing plus-size girls do what we do is like a movement now. Everybody loves to see us.
Like a little girl saying, Mom, she looks just like me. Constantly letting them know that they can do it too.
Being a honeybee is being a confident, plus-size Alabama State University dancer.
Our motto is be bold, be beautiful, be you.
What the Honeybees are trying to communicate is self-confidence, self-love. Wear what you want to wear, be who you want to be, go for it.
It was basically giving a platform for plus-size dancers at a collegiate level. The Honeybees is the show.
I need you to put in 10 times more than you did yesterday. So we're gonna start off with
Becoming a honeybee, people think that you just go out there and you shake and dance a little bit, but hard work, dedication, being the size that we are, we have to be in shape.
Believe it or not, we are all healthy and we are all active.
We sweat a lot. When I first became a honeybee, I was pushing almost 400 pounds. Today, I am about 294, 95 pounds.
Y'all know what my favorite dance move is? What? Whoa. They be like, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da.
In high school, I took that to heart when people would tell me that I was crazy to think that I could be a dancer. It would always come down to, I know I can dance, but can I really follow my dream? Can I really dance? I do wish things were different back then because I didn't love myself at all. I didn't like anything. I wanted to change everything on my body.
2, 3, 4.
Being a honeybee has helped me a lot with that. I love myself so much right now.
5, 6, 7.
I have sisters. I have an amazing coach.
You have to leave everything on the floor. Bigger, bigger, bigger.
We are more than just a dance team.
6, 7, 8.
I'm too nervous, man.
We're gonna take it.
I wasn't comfortable in my skin color, but Miss Williams has us look ourselves in the mirror, and she made me embrace my color. And now, every time I look in the mirror, I just like, girl, you so chocolate and cute. Being a honeybee helped me become a young woman. She helped me push to learn who I am.
Walking past the mirror, boom.
Big bold women, round of applause. Get my goals, women, round of applause.
Dancing is definitely like a therapy. It gives me chills. So I hit that field, I forget about everything that I'm going through.
Big bold women gonna come.
I've had a whole transformation. It taught me discipline. It taught me not let others knock me down.
The Honeybees has made me such a better person. I love everything about me. I will go for it. Anything that I want to do. Look at me now. I'm doing something that I've always wanted to do. I'm proud of who I am now.
dream is possible. If you want this crazy dream to happen, you just have to put the work in.
Who told you that you couldn't do it? Who cares about the naysayers?
Before anyone else can tell you anything, you have to know yourself, love yourself, and be who you are.
Seeing plus-size girls do what we do is like a movement now. Everybody loves to see us.
Like a little girl saying, Mom, she looks just like me. Constantly letting them know that they can do it too.
Now, the young boy is on his way to learning what it means to be a tennis champion. And the young women of the honeybees have learned what it means to win at life. In both of these examples, the person has to work hard at achieving their dreams, whether it is a long-term dream or a short-term dream. They learned that they could not allow themselves to be distracted, that they had to focus and they had to be committed to what they chose to do. Now I want you to listen to an essay written about the life of a truly famous man, a man we know, a man who made billions of dollars during his lifetime. Everyone in America knows this man. I mean everyone. As she describes the man, see if you can determine who the writer is talking about. Once upon a time, in Henryville, Indiana, a male child was born into a low-income family. 6 years after his birth, the father died, leaving the young child to take care of his siblings. In the 7th grade, he dropped out of school and started to work as a farmhand. At 16, he faked his age and enlisted into the U.S. Army, after which he was discharged a year later with honor. He was then hired as a laborer on the railway. As he worked at the railway, he studied law. After a while, he was fired and unfortunately ruined his career in law because he got into a fight. He was forced to move in with his mother as a result of the unavailability of funds. He got a job afterwards selling life insurance, but he was fired again. A year later, he founded a ferry boat company and tried selling lamps, only to discover that another company sold a better version of his lamp. He clocked 40 before he began selling chicken dishes at a service station. During that period, he had a competitor who argued with him, and the fight turned into a deadly shootout. 4 years later, his motel got burned down to the ground, alongside with his restaurant. Nonetheless, he was determined not to give up. He rebuilt his motel and continued his business until World War II closed him down. After the war, he tried to franchise his restaurant, but his recipe was rejected 1,009 times before anyone accepted him. Then the business started to thrive, but not long after, the business was crippled when an interstate opened nearby. This guy sold his restaurant and pursued his dream, and after a few years of being rejected and trampled on, he finally made it. This person is none other than the famous Colonel Heartland Sanders of the Kentucky Fried Chicken Enterprise. Despite losing his job on many occasions, he did not quit because he had a dream, and he would not allow anyone to stop him from making that dream come true. You might have been through hell and still have nothing to show, but do not be discouraged. The truth is, if Mr. Sanders had given up, there would have been no Kentucky Fried Chicken, and no one would have known him. If you quit now, you will never be known, and all your efforts and sacrifices so far will be in vain. Push forward and remember that failure should not be the criteria for you to quit. I'll say it again. Push forward and remember, Failure should not be the criteria for you to quit. It should be what drives you to push forward into realizing your dream. People fear unnecessarily about what tomorrow will bring. Guess what? You don't have to wait to see what tomorrow is bringing. You can create the future. How do you do this? Simply by pushing forward regardless of the circumstances that you are in. If you have lost your job, look for another. If you cannot find another, create your business. No funds, there are businesses to start with zero balance. Simply refuse to stop at nothing. No obstacle should be enough to stop you from achieving your aim. Sometimes things may seem hard and tiring, but life rewards those who see past these things. Giving up without achieving anything is like running a race without finishing it. Life is a lot more fun when you are hunting for something and you know you're not going to stop without making the kill is the ultimate. All these great individuals that made their way to the top and worth mentioning when discussing success did not get to the top without a fight. Steve Jobs was fired from his own company. Stephen King, first and foremost renowned book, was rejected 30 times. Marilyn Monroe was rejected by a modeling agency and was advised to consider becoming a secretary. Just like them, you may be in this sort of stage now where you're being rejected. You are going to lose it if you stop now. You are also human and therefore stand a chance to do much more better than the previous successful people have done. Rome was not built in a day. Before stories can be published and celebrated, they need to be revised and edited multiple times. Your own story is about to be written. You can't stop now when it is half done. You are not a failure and you are not done yet. Do not give up. I am going to pause for a second to take a short break while you listen to information regarding willpower and encouragement. It is all a matter of learning new behaviors. And please remember, it is easier to build strong minds than to repair injured people. What I said is a modification of a quote by Frederick Douglass. He said, "It is easier to build strong children than to repair broken men." Now for my break.
What we need to focus on now is bringing positive energy into the world. The energy that we project every day is the same energy that we get back. We've all seen those people that can walk into a room and they glow. People want to be around them. People feel better being in their presence. That's the energy that we need to create. And once we learn how to do this, our life will be filled with greatness. We will attract that positive energy. And how we do this is by changing our outlook, leading every day with gratitude, thankfulness, optimism. And once you do this, you will see the change. I want you to take a moment and close your eyes. Think about everything positive in your life. Family, friends, a career, your faith. All of this is how you start your day. Every morning you wake up, I want you to think about what is positive in your life. I want you to list 10 reasons of why your life is amazing. And once you do this, you will see the change. You will be the change. You will begin to attract life's blessings. Lead with gratitude. Be thankful. And think positive. having a goal or a plan to accomplish something isn't enough. You need to dig deeper than that. You need to tap into your subconscious to begin to reprogram your mind. And you do this through positive affirmations. Short statements that you repeat every day, regardless of your goal, how big or little. Whether your goal is to make more money, be a better boyfriend or girlfriend, or find a better job, whatever your goal is, you need to come up with short, positive statements about that goal and repeat it each morning. Start by doing this for 5 minutes. And once you begin to do this, you will start to see how the subconscious and conscious mind can work together. You have the potential to do amazing things. And through positive affirmations, you start to build that confidence. Think of all the goals that you've made in the past. Think about the mindset you were in at that moment. It was one of confidence and control. I will be successful in my job. I will make my next promotion. I will meet the love of my life. These are words of affirmation. Now tell me, what are your words?
In life, one of the most important virtues we must build in our self-esteem. This simply means having confidence in not just our own selves, but also having confidence in our ideas, our dreams, our passions, and our decisions. Self-esteem is self-respect. It means placing a lot of premium on our thoughts and actions, irrespective of what naysayers think. Muhammad Ali, the most famous exploitist, is a perfect example of a man who was driven by a belief in his own effort, rule the world in his craft. To lend credence to his determination, Ali was crowned world heavyweight champion 3 times between 1964 and 1979, and he won 56 out of 61 fights. That is a massive 91.8 win rate. It is important to reiterate that Muhammad Ali was not born a champion. He was a regular kid, just like many children born in his generation. However, he achieved so much greatness in his lifetime because of his guts and self-esteem. He knew what he could achieve if he put himself and his mind to work, and even in death, he is celebrated worldwide and was adjudged the greatest sport personality in the 20th century. Ali's achievements did not come by mere wishes. They came through dint of hardship, hard work, focus, and self-esteem. The life of Muhammad Ali is a compendium that is filled with inspirational stories of his dexterity in the ring. One very important lesson to learn from his life is the use of the word affirmation to build his confidence level. Oftentimes he would make statements like, I'm the greatest thing ever lived, I don't have a mark on my face, and I upset Sonny Liston, and I just turned 22 years old, I must be the greatest. These are words of affirmation, positive words of affirmation which help us focus and build our self-confidence. Words of affirmations are positive words that are meant to help you challenge negative thoughts. Muhammad Ali used these affirmations a lot in the course of his career, and the results are there for everyone to see. When you use such words and affirmations, you directly proclaim success and you work toward it. Then your mind helps you see the possibilities of success in whatever you do. Those words are ingrained in your subconscious to an extent that you see success as the only outcome of your effort. We can achieve whatever we set our minds to achieve only if we can commit to it, build up our confidence level, and speak positive words of affirmations to ourselves. Success can be achieved by anyone who puts their mind to it and follows their passion. The first step is believing in yourself, your ability, and your own dreams, even when the odds appear to be against you. Most people who fail to realize their dreams or give up on their dreams are majorly those who have low self-esteem. Low self-esteem is simply when you have no confidence in your abilities and believe you're not good enough, and there are many downsides to this. The downsides of low self-esteem are: number one, it gives rise to negative feelings, and these negative feelings do not translate into any favorable actions. Number two, it makes you to constantly criticize yourself or compare yourself to others. Number three, it can lead to constant feelings of sadness, frustration, anger, depression, and guilt. It impairs your performance and prevents you from putting your best foot forward. Show me a man with low self-esteem, and I will show you a man who may not amount to much. Muhammad Ali, a former world heavyweight champion, is a man whose self-esteem earned him a lot of accolades and honors in his lifetime. And he is someone from whom you can learn how to build your self-esteem to achieve your life's desires.
Don't be discouraged. Yes, you can live a life you want to and be the person you want to. Be a goal-getter. Take this bold step to order and purchase these life-changing books so as to learn the detail of the struggles and limitations women faced before becoming the icons they are today. Then you can avoid mistakes too. I'm going to be honest with you here. There's only one inspirational book which has encouraged me not to be fearful as a woman, but to take a bold but little step to changing my low self-esteem and total life situation positively, so quickly and greatly. My little secret has been the books titled Women of Courage. This book has been so amazing and knowledge-packed. Before now, there hasn't really been a right, perfect time to do the right or perfect thing. Most often than not, I've continued to wait for the right time to have things done, but it always never comes. Not until I got hold of the books, Women of Courage. To gain knowledge and becoming a woman of purpose, only then I was able to create the perfect and right time to grab every opportunity that confronted me. I was strong and determined never to get too comfortable and to stop growing. I was able to use and control my anger and temper for the right course. I became the woman of courage that was not deterred of what people say. I created and took advantage of every opportunity where people saw as limitations. Thanks to the story of many courageous and determined women of history. Interesting, isn't it? The success story of many women who read the book convinced me. Here I am, more refined, courageous, and living the kind of life I have always hoped for. You too can become the woman of courage and purpose everyone would admire, just like me.
Remember, if you miss one of our shows, you can visit our YouTube channel at Touched by the Light Publishing to watch and listen to previous episodes of Women of Courage. Thank you. Dear listeners, Help us save a life. Stop breast cancer from taking lives. Will you assist us in putting the booklet Black Women and Breast Cancer in the hands of 1 million people? Please go to the website www.touchedbythelight.us and download the booklet Black Women and Breast Cancer. Then email this booklet to 5 friends, asking them to email the booklet to 5 of their friends. We are trying to reach 1 million women with this information to save lives. The death of one woman to breast cancer from our community is one woman too many. We thank you for your support. Thank you for listening to Women of Courage, and have a great day.
Yeah.